Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Setters. So, a lot of times when I go to Vegas and I sit there at the craps table, if I can't go to the spot I want, I will just low bet and watch other people. That's probably one of my favorite things to do. I glance at how much money they have. When they make stupid bets, I happen to look to see if their bankroll increased or it decreased. And a lot of people, they suffer from knowing when to raise your bets. When do you sit there and push your bets up? I kind of find the strategy, of course, it's just my thinking. It doesn't have to be your thinking, but my thinking is more of kind of like my auto shop. I know that there's, I could use McDonald's for instance, or Burger King, or Walmart, whatever, but I really don't know those fields like I do the automotive shop. When it comes to raising the hourly rate at the auto shop, when it comes to increasing the amount, for dismounting or mounting tires, balancing a tire, things like that. When do you sit there and go, okay, we need to go higher? The biggest thing you want to decide is you want to decide that when you're busy. You don't want to make that decision when you're slow. If you make it while you're slow, people are going to go, wow, where's the value in this? It used to be $10, now it's 15. I could go elsewhere. But if you're busy and they see that you're busy and they're thankful that you got them in, things like that don't end up as being questions toward you. They're just thankful that you helped them get back on the road, you solved their whatever problem it was, and they don't sit there and say, hey, wasn't your hourly rate, $10 cheaper a month ago? They won't ask those type of questions. So there are times in my mind when you want to sit there and increase your bets at the craps table. You don't want to increase your bets while you're losing. Same thing with the business. When you're low, don't have many customers, now is not the time to sit there and go, man, we've got to make some money, so we're going to raise our rates. Same thing at the craps table. If you're not making money at the craps table because somebody else is rolling, just keep your bets low and wait for the opportunity. And when you start winning, that is when you're going to sit there and increase your bets. Now, I'm going to show you if you're going to roll and if you can control the dice, I would bet this way every single time. The one disadvantage in it is if I were to do this, probably no more than 4 people at the table. I don't want distractions. I don't want people buying in the middle of my roll, getting me flustered, getting me mad. But this is an easy way to sit there and say, you're winning, keep on pressing. If you're winning, keep on pressing. Because a lot of times you'll win, but you'll never increase. Or you increase, like say you had 30 on the 6 and 8. And then you go, okay, we'll bump it up one more. And then you hit another 6 or 8. Well, shouldn't you have bumped it up more than that? Shouldn't you have gone to 60 maybe? Especially if the 6 and 8 was one of your first rolls. You're probably going to hit another 6 and 8. And pretty much what you do on one side, you should do on the other side. So if you do it to the 9s, you should also do it to the 5s. If you do it to the 6s, you should do it to the 8s. That's not always the scenario, but you try to do that because the opposite of a 4 is a 10. The opposite of a 10 is a 4. There are opposites quite like that. So if you're going to do one side and you're dice setting, you probably should do the other side as well. So that's my tip. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. When do you increase your bets? Do you never increase your bets as long as other people are rolling? Only increase your bets while you're rolling? I don't know. And I wouldn't say you're wrong, or I wouldn't say I'm right and you're wrong. Each person's going to be different, and that's okay. But put in the comments, what would you do? Do you increase when you're losing? I've seen people lose so badly they sit there and put the rest of their chips, maybe $100, and throw it in the field. That's not the way to do it. Change your bet up. Make it lower. Set that one out and then wait for a new shooter. something besides just putting $100 in the field and doing a Hail Mary. That's not the way to rock and roll. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. I'm going to show you a quick and easy demonstration, and all we need is 4 rolls. 4 rolls, I'll take it down, quick and easy. And tell me, is this something that you would do? All I need is 4 rolls without a 7. All I need. Well, I should say point, 1 point, and then 3 rolls. So however you want to say it. 1.3 rolls. Here it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, happy Boxing Day. Today is Boxing Day. Have a good one. Like, share, subscribe. All right, guys, I think you can see everything. Let me give you the rundown of what we have. I have all this money is $1,200. I have it off right now. 100 on 5, 102 on 6, 102 on 8. This is a $25 table. I've got $25 on the pass line. I am not playing with any world bets. I'm not playing with any CNEs. And I am not playing with any bonuses. And I just want 3 hits, go down, and call it good. We have a 5. The downside of it being one of the prime numbers, and the prime numbers being the numbers I'm using, 5, 6, and 8, is that if I hit the 5 again, I will lose everything that's on the field or in the field. But that's just a thing I'm going to have to deal with, and hopefully I will not hit another 5. I have 50 in the field, which is half of what is up here. I don't want to put odds down here. I don't think I need them. If it was any other number, the 4, the 9, the 10, I really wouldn't worry about it. But I did roll a 5. And there goes an 8. I'll mark the 5. I'll mark the 8. We lose our field bet. That's going to win us 119. Now we're going to increase our bet. The field's going to turn to be 100, 205, 204 on 6 and 8. Everything else is good. That's my hit number 1. Looking for 2 more hits. That was a miss hit. Actually struck the wall, but it is an 11. That's going to win 100. Mark the 11. Now we go up one more time. And that's going to be a 3. 150 here. We're going to pull everything down. We could even pass the dice off to the next person. It doesn't matter. We can lose our pass line just to sit there and say we lost the pass line. $1,200, what we started with. 200, 80, 94. So almost $300 profit, 3 rolls. And I would have kept on going, but I would have eventually put those back down. I don't want to sit there and have that much kind of money and getting closer and closer to 7. So I might have rolled 1 or 2 more times and then dropped it down to something normal, like 30 bucks, or maybe 60 bucks. The biggest thing, if you're going to use the Iron Cross, which that was the Iron Cross, the table minimum was 25. I started with 100. So this truly should be a half or 3/4 of what the 5, 6, and 8 are. So if this was a $25 table and you had 25, 30, 30, it's really hard for you to sit there and do anything less than 25 bucks on the field because 25 is the minimum. So in that case, a $25 table, you should do 50, 60, 60, and a quarter on the field. And your come out point, you hope, is not a 5, 6, or 8. If it is, you can always put money here, odds on the pass line, because if you hit a 5, 6, or 8, which would be your point, you're going to lose money in the field. So that would take the place of losing the money in the field. Thanks for watching. I want to know your guys' thoughts. When do you increase your bets? When you're losing? When you're winning? Or you never increase your bets whatsoever? Thanks for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe.